there is no real accountability. I stand before you to state with conviction that I will continue to work hard for you, and that if voters have the will, we can break the stronghold that has been choking our city and its taxpayers for far too long. We can bring city services to a level expected by our residents and businesses, and we can do so without increasing taxes. How? By treating our money, our tax dollars, as if they are our tax dollars, not the city's money, not general fund revenue, but as the citizens' hard-earned tax dollars. The city can stop wasting our money on small items like bottled water. The city can stop wasting our money on countless studies and reports that cost tens of thousands of dollars each year, yet accomplish nothing for our citizens. They can stop wasting millions of our dollars on subsidies for a privileged few, or millions more on monuments to the egos of our politicians, without providing a justifiably bigger and better service to the men, women, and children of Salisbury. We can show our existing businesses that they are welcome members of our community, rather than providing a better climate for our local employers through lower crime rates, lower taxes, and more efficient government services. The current Salisbury policy is to ignore our existing businesses. Again, except for a privileged few who receive subsidies from the taxpayers. When companies are brought in from outside the area, it is often with a poorly thought out and widely applied scheme of tax abatements to have local businesses subsidizing their own competition. We need to encourage new businesses to come to Salisbury, not by bribing them, which seldom brings the type of business we need or want, but by building a Salisbury that is a good climate for business, a city with low taxes, a fair structure for taxes, and one with less, not more, bureaucracy. This is how we build a better future for ourselves and our children. Lastly, and certainly not least, I want to speak to you about crime. I stand here before you to say that we do not have to accept the status quo.
Amen.
We do not have to be resigned to higher crime as a byproduct of a growing city. The escalating crime rate, thank you. The escalating crime rate in our neighborhoods cannot, should not, and must not be accepted. Murders have taken place just a few blocks from my home, on the same streets where our children ride their bikes. Drug dealing, assaults, and burglaries take place in almost every neighborhood of our city. What has been the solution to date? More money on bureaucracy while spending less than needed on law enforcement. Closing our police substations, ignoring a problem until it becomes a public disgrace, then making a grandiose show while accomplishing little to nothing. I do not stand before you today and claim that we can solve the problems of the world. I do believe that we can effect positive change here in our little part of the world. I don't claim to have all of the answers. I do claim that with your help, we can make Salisbury a better place for ourselves and for our neighbors. Salisbury, the crossroads of Delmarva, is truly at a crossroads. Although we are facing the most challenging economic picture in decades, I believe that by putting taxpayers ahead of special interests and a privileged few, by exercising true fiscal responsibility, and by focusing on citizen priorities like crime, jobs, and our environment, we can restore our city's health and usher in a period of real progress and prosperity. With the support and cooperation of good citizens of Salisbury, with your action,